Hi everyone, I just wanted to share a quick story of something that recently happened with one of my transactions. So we're under contract on a home. I am representing the home seller. We're supposed to close on a Monday and on Friday, and I found out about this after the fact. On Friday, the buyers were told that they needed to put 15% down in order to get approved for the loan and to be able to close on Monday. Meanwhile, this is after that they already had their mortgage commitment. Everything was done. They were already approved for a mortgage with 3.5% down. So 3.5% to 15% is a huge number, and this wasn't money that the buyers just had laying around. They weren't expecting this. So on Monday, we found out that the buyers were denied the mortgage and we couldn't close. So we found this out the day of closing. So luckily and we don't know where the buyer found this lender. It wasn't somebody who was recommended to them. So luckily the buyer's agent got the buyer in contact with his preferred lender. That lender said, there's going to be no issue with us approving this buyer for the loan. We can close in 2 weeks. So this ended up being not as big of a deal as it could have been. Number one, my seller had already moved out of the house. She moved in with family. She knew that she was going to have to move in with family between selling this house and buying a new house. So that was fine. If she would have been under contract on another house that was contingent upon this closing, there would have been major issues. Secondly, at least this new lender is saying that the buyer can get approved. We've been in situations before where, rare situations, but like this, that the buyer can't get approved. And then of course you have to put the house back on the market, and all of this has just been a huge waste of time. So the moral of the story is, when you're buying a house, ask for recommendations for lenders. Don't just Google and go with the first person that comes up in the search. Ask your real estate agent, ask, a family member or a friend who you trust that has been through the home buying process recently, if they have any recommendations. When a real estate agent recommend somebody, it's not because we get paid to recommend people. That's not allowed. So when we recommend somebody, it's because we trust them. We trust that they're going to give our clients the right information, that they're going to get the job done, and they're going to get it done correctly. So just a little story just to remind you, whether it's the lender, a home inspector, anybody that you need during your home buying process, make sure that you're asking for recommendations and looking at reviews and, doing your research before you choose somebody.